In many places, it's summer, and even world leaders are searching for a fresh look or a new political attitude. Rich people awaiting trial in Ukrainian jails are getting the next best thing to a get-out-of-jail-free card, a get-into-a-nicer-jail coupon. The Minister of Justice announced on Facebook that the government will now sell gift certificates for comfier cells as a, quote, perfect birthday present for corrupt politicians in pre-trial detention. It's part of the ministry's jail improvement program that's meant to fight corruption. For around $75 a night, accused crooks and politicians awaiting trial can opt out of a run-of-the-mill detention center and stay somewhere more their style, with more space, more comfortable beds, and surveillance cameras that are more surveillance-y. The cash made from renting these jail B&Bs will be used to improve the rest of the country's prison cells, which is where these politicians will end up if they're convicted. French President Emmanuel Macron has revealed his new summer look, environmentalist chic. His government is banning the French summer tradition of leaving doors open while blowing the AC, which releases a bunch of carbon into the atmosphere, ups energy usage, and, as our mothers say, lets all the cold air out. Macron also pledged 15 billion euros to environmental issues, but his new eco-passions didn't come out of nowhere. The centrist president was scared to the left after local elections in June saw a wave of Green Party candidates voted in. After a 2-year debate over his mustache, the U.S. ambassador to South Korea is sporting a fresh shave. Harris said it was because his facial hair made it hard to breathe under his mask. But South Koreans have been requesting he snip his lip hair since he became ambassador in 2018. Apparently, his mustache resembles those worn by Japanese colonial governors who ruled Korea in the early 20th century, meaning Harris's mouth fuzz made South Koreans feel he was low-key disrespecting them. But until now, Harris has refused to shave, saying the criticism of his mustache is because he's of Japanese descent. But where citing societal trauma fails, a hot pandemic summer succeeds. The Hagia Sophia has gone through a huge change, even if you can't tell from the outside. Muslims gathered last week for their first Friday prayer there since 1934. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has taken the mosque, turned cathedral, turned museum, and re-established it as a mosque. Another step in his journey to desecularize the country and give Islamists more symbolic power. UNESCO's Director General said the change jeopardizes the Hagia Sophia's status as a powerful symbol for dialogue, which is the international politics version of "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed." Greece's cultural minister took it an Orientalist step forward, calling it a, quote, open provocation to the entire civilized world.